Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So, as we mentioned, today we will start our presentation about studies in the United States. And after that, we will give the opportunity for Dr. Mexen to talk as well. So, of course, some of these things do not apply directly to you, but of course, you can share this with others who may be interested in undergrad studies, for example, or postdocs if you are not, etc. So we start with undergrad studies. So in the US undergrad studies, you need a high school diploma or a baccalaureate Marocain. So with that, you can apply to colleges, and we have two types of colleges to start with. So you have community colleges. They are two-year colleges, so you can have your associate degree there, or DUG, as Moroccan system call it. Then you can transfer to the four-year college to get a bachelor's degree, which is licence, Bac plus 4. So these community colleges are less expensive or cheaper than if you go directly to university or college, four-year or major research university. So you can go to this site. You have all, you can apply to all universities from here. So you can have an application here at the college board, and then they will send your application to the universities of your choice. So you can specify them there, and they will actually send those applications there. So we have admissions requirements, certain things you have to do before you get admitted. So all colleges and universities here have an application fee. It goes from 40 to 100. Maybe more for major universities, but I've seen 85 for some major universities. So you need your certified copy of a high school diploma or le diplôme du baccalauréat, and transcripts in English, which is les relevés de notes. So you need this translated in English, and they can share with you how to do that in a couple of minutes. So you need also the TOEFL, because you are an international student. You need the test of English as foreign language. So this test can be taken in Morocco. So you have the ETS, I will get to that in a minute, Educational Testing Services, and you can actually take that test anywhere in the world, including Morocco. Or other English language proficiency examinations, like the one that the British system does. That one may be accepted also, but only for some institutions in the US. The TOEFL is the US-based test. So you need the test score that will be sent directly to the university or college of your choice. You need the code for that college to send, for ETS to send your score. You will also need SAT score or ACT. All high school students here in the US take one of these exams, and these are college entrance exams. ETS does that too, or college board. You can actually take these tests and transfer your scores to the university or college you are applying to. A bank or scholarship letter. So if your parents will pay, then you need a bank statement no more than 6 months old, and stating that you have the funds to pay your tuition and fees, room and board here to come and study in the US. With those, the university or college will send you a form called I-20, so to get your visa and come to study here in the US. Now we will move on to the grad studies. Grad level is master's and PhD. So if you earned a BS or BA degree, that's Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Arts, Bac plus 4, you will be able to study here at the grad school for a master's or a PhD. It's very rare that you can enter a PhD with a BS degree. For US-based citizens, they can do that in some cases, but not international. Same thing, if you go to this website, you have all universities and colleges in the United States there by state, and there are over 5,000 in the US, colleges and universities. So major requirement for the grad school, same thing as for undergrad, you need the TOEFL to prove your proficiency in the English language. You also need the grad record examination, or GRE. All universities accept that or require that. So these exams, as I said, can be taken at this website ETS in Morocco or elsewhere if you are in Europe as well. So you go to this website, you ask for GRE and TOEFL, and you can register and take that. So you can take it at least once a month until you have a good score. The score that is generally accepted for TOEFL here for grad school is 230 over 300. It's computer based. GRE I can't remember because they changed the scores, but you need a good score as well. You need your transcript, equivalency, so you need to go to one of these websites and do that. So next session I think we will go through ece.org or WES to show you these things. So you ask for a course by course evaluation. Okay, you need this for a master's, PhD, or for work. If you are here in the United States and you want to work, they will ask you to do an equivalency of all your transcripts of foreign earned degrees. So you ask again for course by course evaluation. I recommend ece.org because they will not ask you for your institution to send them directly your transcripts. Just copies are okay, but WES does need that, so which is problematic for at least Moroccans. If you have someone who can do that at your university and send them directly the transcript, that could be a good choice. So again, these websites are here, the ETS to take GRE and TOEFL, ec.org to do your equivalencies for your degrees. Okay, so now we will move to scholarships because of course most of you are interested, and scholarships at the undergrad level are very rare, so even US citizens actually have very few scholarships at the undergrad level unless you are very brilliant, and there are some scholarships for brilliant students from coming from high school. At the grad level you have actually two types that are very good. Research assistantships, or RA, that's what I got myself to do my PhD here at the Mexim's lab. So $950 to $1,300 a month, plus they pay your tuition, etc. You don't have to pay anything, which is good, and you work in a lab and take classes, of course. Teaching assistantships are also available. You can teach, so you can teach and get the tuition waived, and also a monthly stipend, but this is only for 9 months. Okay, the 2 summer months you have to work elsewhere or support yourself by other means. So the postdocs, that's actually what most of you are interested in. You have to have, of course, a PhD to come here as a postdoc, and do not just send letters, random letters. I receive tons of letters and CVs from all over the world, from China, India, Pakistan, and Europe, etc., and Africa. So we don't like these much. So you need to focus first to see if there are any openings. So you need to go to these websites and look for positions. So if you find one, for example here, American Society of Plant Biologists, you have postdoc positions there. You can choose one, read the description very well. Is this something you can do, you're able to do, you like to do, and you have also some experience in that field? Then you can send your cover letter and resume to that faculty who has the grant and who has the postdoc position, and apply that way. So it's very important to focus and not just send random letters to faculty. We usually just delete these random letters. Okay, that's about postdocs. Miscellaneous, I know that there are some opportunities for you to work in the US, especially in STEM disciplines. Again, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. So if you have a BS, master's, or PhD degree in those fields, you can become a teacher in high school or middle school. You can teach in a lycée or college in Morocco, not in the US. In the US, college is a university. So you can teach science like math, physics, chemistry, biology, or math as well. So the salaries are very good, not bad at all. You can start with $32 to $40 or even $50,000. I myself taught high school with Chicago Public Schools, and you have benefits, insurance, and health insurance, and retirement account, and all that. That's very good. So you can also work in government labs, academic or industry. You can do a lab technician, research technician, etc. And you have to, again, look at the positions. When you have an open position, you can apply. And if you are unique, the company wants you, you have certain experiences that they need, they might be able to sponsor you for an H-1B visa, then a green card. So same thing in the industry. You can look for these jobs on those websites, and others you have a lot of lab technician positions. And as I said, benefits include health and dental insurance, retirement benefits, etc. So with that, that's basically it. So I will give the opportunity for Dr. Mexen to add some things about the grad school and his experience with international students, including Moroccan students. And after that, we will open it for questions and